Hi, we're back in the Kitchen Charm kitchen today making some real summer fun. Who doesn't like a slider? They are so popular now because they're just wonderful little treats. They're easy for everybody to make, including kids. They love them, and they make a beautiful plate too. So of course we are keeping with our healthy lifestyle and we're switching things up a little bit. We're making vegan sweet potato sliders on whole wheat buns. I can hear the happiness out there. We hear it in here. You probably have most of these ingredients in your kitchen. You're gonna need a medium sweet potato, a half a cup of drained, rinsed, canned, or freshly prepared cannellini beans, 2 to 3 tablespoons of wheat flour, a tablespoon of tahini, a teaspoon of pure maple syrup, or if you have agave, that works fine as well, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a little pinch of salt, pepper. I like to use sea salt and freshly ground pepper if you have that. Optional here, if you like a little heat, maybe a pinch of red pepper flakes if that spice is wanted. Then we're gonna need a bit of coconut oil for cooking, some panko breadcrumbs, about a half a cup, and then your whole wheat slider buns and a little bit of water. So we'll start with our sweet potatoes. We need to peel them and slice them, which we have here. Then we're gonna add them to a 2-quart pan. Right? Just a little bit of water is all you need. If you are using a different type of cookware, you're gonna need to put a lot more water in, of course, to fit that particular cookware. But for Kitchen Charm, just a little bit of water in the lid. Then we're gonna cover it. We're gonna turn this on a medium-high heat. Let that go until the ready temp valve whistles. Once that whistles, we'll turn it off and it's gonna cook on medium-low for about 10 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes should be fine. All right, you can hear the ready temp valve. It's already whistling. We'll go ahead and close that. Turn that down on low so it doesn't burn the potatoes. We'll let those continue to cook. And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and start getting our mixture together. So we'll just grab a big bowl here like this, just a good mixing bowl. We'll start with our cannellini beans. Put those in. And then we're gonna add our flour, just a little bit of wheat flour here. Then add in your tahini, which is always a really nice, rich flavor. It just gives that good sesame flavor to anything. It's a really versatile product. And then after that, we'll put in our maple syrup. Again, if you have a little agave, that's fine too. If you wanna use some natural maple syrup, I always recommend that. It's always very good. And then if you want to put a little bit of the red pepper flakes for that extra kick, we have quite a few in this bowl, so I presume it's going to be a little spicy, but it should be pretty good. And then we just want to add a little bit of our ground pepper, a little bit of salt, and then it's time to put in the potatoes and mix it together. Okay, so it sounds like our potatoes are ready. Those are, oh, they're beautiful, perfect consistency, ready to go. We already have some in our bowl that we have started to mash here. It is a super simple mash too. Just get everything mixed together. And as we do this, we do want to heat up our pan and let that start to get warm, but we want to use coconut oil this time to do that. So let's go ahead and turn on our 10.5-inch skillet to probably medium-high for the moment. Get our lid over here. Put in a little bit of coconut oil. You know, it is all the rage, of course. You hear so much about this now. The health benefits, that fact that it cooks super well, and it just has a nice little added touch of taste to it. We'll let that just mix around and make that pan nice, ready to go. Okay. We'll let that heat up for a second, be nice and warm, and then get our mixture together. Once this is done, once it's all mixed thoroughly, we're just gonna cover it, put it in the refrigerator just till it gets firm enough to work with. So not that long, just a couple of minutes should be fine. So we'll go ahead and do that now, and we're almost ready to make those great little sliders. Okay, so our mixture is pretty well firm and set up, ready to go, just so it's a good little push to the touch. Should be nice to form those patties. We also have our pan heating on medium-high. That coconut oil is nice and ready to go. So let's go ahead and start making our first slider. Now, you just want to make the slider size. You know, they're just small, not a regular patty size. Gonna add us a little bit of flour in here just to keep it nice and firm, just so it sets up well. Whole wheat flour is what I like to use. Whatever flour you have is fine. Once you have that ready, just put a little bit of panko crumbs over in your bowl so you don't waste all of your panko crumbs, because we know those are golden. Put those there, dip it in on each side, coat them nice. That panko is what's gonna give it that extra crunch, that extra little level of yumminess. Everybody likes panko crumbs. Pan's ready to go. We'll just set that in the pan. Let that cook. 2 to 3 minutes is all it really needs on each side. Get a nice little brown sear to it. Be perfect. Okay. We're going to let those cook for a couple of minutes. You can hear them cooking already. Okay, of course, as these are browning, we'll go ahead and turn our heat down to low just so they don't get black on the outside. But these are ready to go. They're nice and brown on the edges. Gonna flip them here, let them cook another 2 to 3 minutes. Look how perfect they look just in that few little short minutes there. They're gonna be fabulous. We're gonna put these on a paper towel and let them cool. So it looks like these are ready, just perfectly browned. Nice little crunch to them. They're gonna taste so good. I love sliders, any time of year, of course, but summertime, they're just fun to have out on the deck, out on the patio, wherever you wanna take, maybe a picnic, easy to carry. They're fabulous. So let's grab one of our whole wheat buns. I'm gonna put one of these great little sliders on it. And of course, they're so tiny, it doesn't take a lot of extra toppings. You can do anything you want to do. Maybe a nice little sauce. You could put a little extra crunch for some lettuce if you like tomato, anything that's good. And you have this wonderful little perfect slider. And we have several of them already made for you. So I want to show you these. They're beautiful. You're going to love these. Your friends are going to love these. Your family's going to love these. How could they resist these? They're wonderful. So let's taste one, see what we think about it. I love sweet potatoes, like I said, anytime, anywhere. That's just so good. You can even hear the crunch from the sear on the outside of them, a little bit of onion mixing with that sweet potato. That is a fabulous flavor. Love the lettuce, so I know you're gonna enjoy these. Make these, keep them in your refrigerator. You're gonna love them all the time. Keeping on that healthy track, you know, life is delicious.